with another sentient creature that didn't need to be. I'm not gonna just I'm gonna throw the die. Actually, the die. Oh, it's 1. Okay, so he gets leukemia and dies at 3 years old. So yeah, I really am not in the position to do that. So you know, because this imposition thing is like, the argument is just so strong. I mean, I can't justify creating a new sentient creature because there's no need and there's a potential for harm. It's certain that the person is going to die and suffer because of that, and you know, it's pretty damn likely that it's going to suffer a lot from other things. But you know, it might even turn really fucking bad. It might turn really fucking shitty, and you know, there's nothing really to justify even one of those things. I mean, if you stick a nail in, or if he cuts himself with a knife accidentally, then you know, there's nothing really to justify that, because you know, all those pleasures aren't really pleasures, but they're just illusion of pleasure. So, and the only thing from really stopping him from, let's say, committing suicide is because suicide just adds more suffering because it's very unpleasant. And of course there's the addiction part. We feel like we want to do something here. I mean, and yeah, that's pretty much what you gotta have to stay sane. But you know, you gotta be able to look around it and see it for what it is, and you know, to be able to see that, yeah, it's just my personal psychology and my addiction, and it's not really that important. Like, I want to have 10,000 kids. Well, you know, yeah, that's your mountain of bullshit that you want to climb. That's your drug that you're chasing. But yeah, it's nothing important objectively. It's just your one of those things. So yeah. Wow, this was a really incoherent, rambly video. I'm gonna post it anyway, because you know, just more material and more, because people really need to hear this argument many times, it seems. Because you know, it's like if you're learning math, you're like reading the book and you're like, I don't understand this fucking thing, and then the teacher tells you, yeah, it's not like this, and you're like, oh, I get it now. Or if you're like listening to the teacher and I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? Then you read an example from the book and you're like, hey, I get it now. So yeah, if people hear it, just, you know, everyone can understand this, but you know, they just need to hear it in a certain way and it will just click. They'll get it. Because I mean, I understand that people hear Gary talking about cannibal islands and climbing Mount bullshit and sacrificing virgins to volcanoes and stuff, and people are not going to get it, or rat mazes, and you know. So yeah. But yeah, I've rambled on long enough.